I didn't. I only read the first half. I missed all the water parks and the pools.
Yeah, that was what I
God,
posted,
you know, that's such a
over the
shame
weekend.
because the COVID, I can't get into my Speedos anymore.
Thank God.
Yep. Hey. You don't have anything nice to say, let me turn off your mic.
Okay.
9:16. So, yeah, and talking about reopenings of gyms, because it was a weird one when they had said we're reopening gyms, but we're not reopening gyms.
It was reopening as
Group-led fitness or something.
CrossFit, dance, except
Pilates.
for yoga,
Right.
but not gyms. So.
But today,
yeah,
the gyms are opening. That's what I had to ask Mike. We got Mike Sgro from Paradise the Fitness Center. And Mike, so yeah, accurate to say you guys are open today at Paradise Fitness, right?
Yes, sir, we are.
Hey.
Good morning, Guam.
Good morning,
hi,
man.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah,
Good
man.
morning.
Long time, and I follow you guys on Instagram and your Instagram, and I've seen that you guys have been really doing a lot of prep.
Yeah.
You did some trainings with the staff, and you guys can follow
tutorial too.
Right, you guys can follow Paradise Fitness, or even Mikey if you want on Instagram, and you'll see that this is something that the EO might have come out over the weekend, but this is something you guys have been working on for more than a minute, right?
Yes, it's been a process of patience and perseverance. 80 days closed in our 24 years of business on the island of Guam, and we were closed for 80 days as of yesterday, but today we are back in the game. Paradise is open, all 3 locations. Agana, Dedido, and Tumon are ready to go. We opened at 6 a.m. today, and we've had a great turnout thus far.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can totally feel the 80 days. Whoa.
Well, now that you put it that way, I didn't know how many days. 80 cheat days, Mike. Is that what you're seeing when people are coming
80
in?
days. It's 80 days since we've closed on March 20th. But, it's been a lot of communications and patience with the Governor's Recovery Panel. We've worked hand in hand with them to open up the best way we possibly could. And, we totally understand during this pandemic, everything changes every day, right? And it's a lot of back and forth, but I think, the governor and her team has done a good job in flattening the curve. And I just want to give a shout out to the Recovery Panel and everyone who's working tirelessly to open up their economy. And as a community, we need to be patient, and gradually it's going to get back to this new norm that everyone's talking about. But, even KUAM, you guys have been awesome in keeping everyone updated and with the news, and I've been tuning in. So I was excited to tune in with you guys today.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, no, I was going to say if you could take us through the Paradise Fitness's gradual reopening from the 3 different fitness facilities, because I know I saw it on social media that you guys have limited hours, and you're taking time also to sanitize and disinfect the facilities.
Yeah, so we have, between our 3 locations, we have temporary reduced hours of operation where we have a midday sanitation break. We've invested in our own fogging machines that we're going to be misting throughout the midday to sanitize and clean and disinfect. But we're opening at 6 a.m. all locations. We close at 1:30 and then open back up at 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. Dedido is 10 p.m. Then, of course, Tumon and Agana is going to be 8 p.m. We're going to have limited occupancy due to social distancing and safe distance regulations, right? So it's going to be 60 at a time in Agana, 40 in Tumon, and 80 in Dedido. And that's just temporary, just as we slowly, gradually get back again to this new landscape. But, we're ready. Our classes are going to start June 15th. We're going to have a morning class and an evening class. We're still waiting on guidance about our kids club. Obviously, daycares and kids club hasn't got the green light to open yet.
Right.
And, that's pretty much what we got going on right now. And, this morning we had a lot of members coming in excited, wearing their mask upon entry, and it's not mandatory to wear a mask while you're exercising for our local mandated guidelines with public health. You could remove your mask as you're exercising to comfortably breathe.
Right.
But of course, we're going to recommend to wear it as much as you can to keep you safe and everyone else safe while there isn't a vaccine right now.
Right. So what are we saying? People are coming in, and you've got your employees standing by the machines and spraying them down? Or
how's it work?
What's the protocol?
So our floor walks, of course, we have our wipe down and floor walks, our mic announcements, but we do have fitness attendants sanitizing throughout the facility. We have our sanitizing stations at every area within the club. We've always had sanitizing stations on the walls in every area, but now we put one right in the walkway. We're doing every other cardio machine We have our decals in our group fitness studio to have it 6 feet apart. And then, of course, our check-in process, we have someone who's opening the door for them with a hand sanitizer dispenser right there, and then we get their temperature. It's no mask, no entry, and we are giving complimentary Paradise Fitness masks to the first few members that are coming into the facility, and then we have complimentary medical grade masks for people. But it looks like the community has embraced this new landscape, and they're already coming in with their masks, which we really appreciate. And we just thank everyone for being patient with us the last 80 days, but we're back in action. So
you sound fired up, Mikey.
I am fired up, Chris. I can't wait to see you in there so we can go to the beach in your Speedos.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
I think I got to diet down just a little bit, man, before we start wearing the Speedos in public.
Are you seeing a lot of different post quarantine bodies that
Shapes?
need some work?
Oh, no, I totally understand. Our members, man, everyone had cabin fever. There's only so much you could do at home. During that time, of course, we had our live Facebook classes.
Yeah. Right.
Big shout out to our group fitness instructors who donated their time as a community outreach for our member base, and we did that on Facebook, of course. We had a weekly newsletter that we launched, and we were just in contact and try to motivate our members as best as we could while everyone was on quarantine and lockdown. So, we're glad to come out of this. And we want to move forward, and I think it really takes the whole community to come together and embrace this new etiquette and practice good habits, right? And that's what it comes down to.
I mean, these are habits that you're right, they're actually good habits that, hey, I don't mind. Okay, we're going to sanitize everything. Oh, shoot, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mikey, what kind of workouts are people doing, with that 80-day layoff? I'm curious, when they come into their Paradise spot, what are some of the workouts that you're seeing that your members are excited to get back into doing?
We have a large, 2 large facilities in Dedido and Agani, and then our modern boutique in Tumon. And so far, everyone's, of course, going to cardio. They're going to the free weights, our circuit line. We have our performance lab area upstairs. The group fitness classes, again, are not going to start until June 15th. We did put out a schedule. And if you have questions, just email us at getfit@guamparadisefitness.com, or we have our phone directory if you call any of our locations. But you could just tell people are ready to get after it, ready to be healthy, and you could tell that this is an essential role in their lives Paradise plays, for their physical and mental health. I could tell some of the callers calling in, they're having mental breakdowns, and they're physically wanting to
they just don't know it, right?
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to is, people have to realize it's a gradual open. It's not going to change and go back to the normality of what we're used to with the snap of a finger. Mm-hmm. And I think patience and perseverance is what I keep preaching to our team. And during our training and role playing, we know there's going to be members that are going to be frustrated, but it's us opening our doors is going to be a big relief, I think, for the island and for the people of Guam.
Nice, and that's why I wanted to get you on, Mikey, because we've been following your journey, and just happy for you guys to be able to open this morning.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. And kudos to the KUM family. You guys have done a great job during this quarantine, working hard. I know you guys have been nonstop communicating with the island on all your platforms. So kudos to you guys and great job.
Thank you, Mikey. Anything else you want to throw out there in closing?
I wanted to ask about, so do you guys still have personal trainers? Is that still...
Yeah, so last week we did a soft opening. We were only open for one-on-one personal training, so it was nice. The personal trainers and their clients had the whole facility in Agana to themselves for at least a week to jumpstart their programs. A lot of these people had paid sessions already. We froze all of our members' accounts. We waived all of their membership fees for April and May. We gave them 3 months if they paid in full for the whole year. We gave them 3 free months to their expiration date. So as far as what we've done for our members, that's been a big help. You could tell during these tough transitions and hardships for everyone. We decided to freeze their membership, waive their fees, and give them 3 free months. So they were very appreciative to come in early, before the rush.
Nice.
Well, again, final comments.
So I wanted to, give a shout out, of course, to the governor and lieutenant governor and the front line and the physicians advisory group and everyone who's tirelessly trying to open up the economy in a safe way. And, thank you to my team and our management team and all of our staff who's really embraced this new training and this new landscape that we're moving into in the service industry. And I think all businesses have to grasp on that and come together as a small island to move forward and persevere through this transition.
Right, turn those lemons into lemon finadeni.
Yes, and don't forget to wash your hands.
You go.
And don't forget to wash your feet, because your feet is your hands of your legs. Right? Isn't that
Yeah,
what
that was
You have been listening.
yeah.
And I've been tuning in every morning. When I caught that, I was like, I'm gonna have to do that.
Gonna use that, yeah. Right on. Hey, thank you, Mikey, so much, man.
Exercise is medicine.
Right.
I remember
Exercise
seeing that on the door.
For sure.
Amen.
We'll see you guys soon. Thank
All
you.
right.
You got it. Okay.
Take care.
Don't forget you invited us. Okay, buddy.
Wash
Wash
your
your
hands
hands.
and feet. Bye.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Paradise is open.
Yeah, people are,
Oh,
I
gosh.
mean, it's kind of weird because, before COVID, I mean, who doesn't just not like work, right? I mean, I know we all say we love our job, but even if you love your job,
Mm-hmm.
there's a point where you just don't love your job. But
What?
now we're seeing people that are just like, I mean, you hear it. He's just like, yeah, let's do this, man.
Yeah.
He's been pumped. If you follow
Yeah,
their
Paradise.
social media,
Yeah, you
yeah.
gotta follow Paradise Fitness
Yeah.
on social media.
All right, 9:27. We're gonna take another short break, and we're coming back with. We'll keep it kind of on this active kick, and we're gonna get. I called him a hiking guru because I didn't really know what to put for his title, but we'll get Dave Lotz on the show and catch up with some of the things that he's been doing and any recommendations.
Hiking guru.
Take a hike. That's next on Containing COVID. Good morning.
Get through being boxed in with
Keeping you informed, KUAM News brings you Banking 671, brought to you by the Bank of Guam, the People's Bank, and Coast 360 Federal Credit Union. Together, we thrive.
KUAM News COVID-19 Takeover on I-94 FM is presented locally by Ambrose Inc.
GU Self Storage, conveniently located